tell people, all right, listen here, it's only three ways that you can accomplish anything you're trying to accomplish in your life. I don't give a fuck what it is. It's only three ways, and you got to go about these same three ways in order to accomplish it. And you can't miss one, and you can't skip one. All of these things need to be applied in order to accomplish it. Any motherfucking thing. I don't give a fuck if it's slapping a nigga. You got to goddamn have these three elements to accomplishing slapping a nigga. First, you got to know who is the nigga you want to slap. Second, you got to know what am I willing to sacrifice for slapping this nigga. Because see, you gonna have to sacrifice something now. Because see, hey, you ain't gonna just, and then you won't, nah, shit, he might pull out and goddamn, yeah, he might hit you too, whatever. But you got to be willing to sacrifice something. And then three, and most importantly, you got to know what are you gonna do after you slap this nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, listen, if you wanna become a lawyer, you got to know what kind of lawyer y'all want to become. You got to ask yourself, what am I willing to sacrifice to become a lawyer? Because you're going to have to give up some time and some things and maybe a good job. You're going to have to give up some things in order to do this because, it's take time. It take a lot of time out your life and day and months and years to becoming a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? And after you understand what you're going to sacrifice, now you got to say, well, what am I going to do in order to become that lawyer? Because see, you got to do something. You know what I'm saying? You just can't say, you know what I'm saying? Some people try to do shit and don't sacrifice nothing, and that's why it don't work out. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker, we done went to goddamn signed up, took out all these goddamn student loans and all this shit. Yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this. And then they'll get under the shit, but then they ain't sacrifice the goddamn having to get a babysitter. They ain't sacrifice not goddamn being able to have work all them hours, and now they behind on them bills because they ain't got all the hours. Now they blaming it on school. Now they gonna quit the school knowing you still got to pay them folks that money back. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't give a fuck what you trying to do. You got to know, sacrifice, and do something. And you can't skip one, man.